Guys, if your beard needs some love, Manscaped is here to help you level up your beard with their new Beard Hedger Pro Kit. Right now, visit manscaped.com, use the promo code Chael. That's going to get you 20% off and free shipping. It's a cordless beard hedger, and it gives you 20 hair cutting lengths, all with one guard. Plus, it's waterproof, so you can take it in the shower with you. If you like to save in the shower, you can avoid all that hair in the sink. It's simple, efficient, and clean. The Pro Kit doesn't end there, though. They've created 4 dermatologist-tested formulations for your post-trim care. You'll get the beard shampoo and conditioner, beard oil, and beard balm. The Pro Kit also comes with 3 free gifts: a beard brush, a comb, and scissors to ensure that your beard is ready to impress. Say goodbye to all your stubble trouble and tame your mane with the Manscaped Beard Hedger Pro Kit. Remember, guys, to save 20% and get free shipping, just use the promo code Chael when you go to manscaped.com, or to make it real easy, you can just click on the link below.
So, guys. Okay, guys, I'm trying to give this to you from my perspective, okay? I'm live with ESPN on the desk. I'm working with Anthony Smith. Anthony is upset. He's upset that Conor McGregor has taken to Twitter and has called out Justin Gaethje. He has ignored USADA. He has ignored Michael Chandler. He has ignored his team, his fans, his promoters, who he promised everybody it would be Chandler. And he did it right after a pay-per-view to try to steal attention away from guys. This is Anthony talking. He's stealing attention away from guys. Anthony brought it to ESPN. I didn't know Conor had tweeted that out. I'm sure the Twitter sphere was lit up. Anthony was so upset because he thought it was so disrespectful to Michael Chandler. He also thought it was disrespectful to Justin Gaethje because he believes that Gaethje just became the #1 contender, so what's going to fight fun? It was just this interesting spot where I'm going, Anthony, we're giving him exactly what he wants. And I bring that to you because that's funny. We still have to deal with it. Anthony is 100% right. Even if he gave a guy a plug, knowing all the guy wanted was a plug, he's still right. We've got to deal with it. What do you want to do with Conor McGregor? So Justin Gaethje tells him he can take his ID and he can F off. He tells him he can shove it up he tells him this. This is real. Now, that's just a negotiation, right? Telling him you don't want it is just a way of trying to get it. Ignoring the girl is just a way of trying to get the girl's attention. But what do you do from there? I mean, do we chalk it up to great job, Conor? Here he is pulling the strings. Everybody knows what he's doing. It used to be we took it real. It used to be we thought it was you. Now we know it's nothing more than an attention grab. But what do you do? It worked. I'm here now. I would love to see Conor fight for the BMF. That's true. There's no fight I want to see more for Conor than Michael Chandler. That's true. Justin Gaethje is going to need something to do aside from Islam. Giving Justin Gaethje Islam, which he just earned and just called for, is a problem. Because we already told the world Charles is doing it. Chael's telling you he's not, but we've told the world Charles is doing it. We've told the locker rooms and the media that Volkanovski goes next if Volk beats Rodriguez and if Islam beats Charles. Well, half of that's already done. And the other half is a 4.5-to-1 spread at DraftKings right now. Let's just say that gets done. If we then say Gaethje gets to go, okay, we just moved the nearest opportunity, things always change in this sport, don't they? You have to correct me. But if we're going to do that, if we're not only going to go one in ahead, which is what we always do, and as of late, we've actually gone two ahead. Now, that's brand new, and we don't do it very often. But Volk and them, and they had this weird deal, and there was this issue with USADA, and the nurse came in, and so things got worked out, and promises got made. We have never in the history of the organization gone three ahead. It's never happened. But if we give Justin Gaethje what he wants, that's exactly the position we're going to be in. It's going to be a first time ever. And frankly, it's a unique spot, and I don't think any of us have a problem with it. But you want to know who will? The entire rest of the roster. You are moving an opportunity to almost 2025 if you do this. Now, how do you change this? Well, Charles ain't showing up in the first place, and if it does, doesn't make a bit of difference, at least according to DraftKings. And then you got Volkanovski ready to go, which means business as usual. And not to mention, you owe Islam one. Islam's only done one this year. You owe him three. You're going to get two in. You're going to have to turn him around pretty quick or be in default of contract. That really solves this as well with Volk, because it might also put him in a backup position. But you got to do something special with Justin, not to mention he's now the champion, and that could be where Conor McGregor comes in. Now, I'm not predicting for you that it's Justin versus Conor. It's not even what I want. I want Chandler versus Conor. I'm using the Conor example to prove to you you have a problem. You have a problem in that you have three guys, and you are going to kill the morale of an entire division. And not only that, you're going to kill the morale of this division if you allow their champion to go back up here. We've already accepted that we're going to do that in its unique circumstance, and he kept his mouth shut when his opponent cheated in Perth. So that is what we're going to do, but I can't kick the can to 2025 and kill all the boys in the back that have like dreams. I also can't tell Justin no because he earned it. So what do? I give him something else that he wants. What is that? And that is where I am inserting Conor, but I don't mean Conor. It needs to be something. It needs to be something big. Something big is a rematch of what we just saw, and history would call for the trilogy. History would call for the rubber match, but Justin did it, neither did the media, neither did you. So that's not the direction we're going. So what is it? What is it? What do you do? This is a problem, guys. I mean, this is a problem that we've never had. You guys think Chael's so smart. I appreciate when you say that. If I was to be real candid with you, I'm just good at remembering the past. I'm a historian. So any situation that we have, I, without any research, phone a friend or the use of Siri, can tell you what we did in the past. And then I can also evaluate and tell you if that was the right decision or the wrong as a way of guessing what we're going to do in this situation. We have never had three. We never should have had Charles. This never should have happened. When he said 3 times, I'm not doing it, we should have said, great. But we didn't. So we got Charles. Okay? We have a deal with the number one fighter on earth, Volkanovski. And now we have a request by a BMF champion who might be the grittiest son of a bitch to ever step in that cage. If we say yes to all three, and we've already said yes to 2, if we say yes to all 3, we kill the morale of an entire division until 2025. It's a unique spot. So how are you going to solve that? These are great problems to have. Doesn't matter if you're the promotion, doesn't matter if you're the athlete, doesn't matter if it's us and it's the fans. We're in a wonderful spot. We got some real talking points here, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't need to be addressed all the same. So what would you do? And moreover, if you're Michael Chandler, how long are you going to put up with the BS? Mathematically, Michael Chandler was a prize fighter, who's a father, who's a husband, who has sacrificed, who works hard, he's a good person. You don't get to say that all the time. You want to say it all the time, but we don't get to. He's one of the good guys. And mathematically, he has agreed to go this year without a paycheck. But he went to work every day. Tough spot. So at what point does he realize it's been a year? And do we start to realize that around January of next year? Every single day that goes by, he's 6 months in a best case scenario without a paycheck. Every day that goes by, that Conor's not in the pool, he's 6 months in a best case without a paycheck. He now has the opponent who's given his word to the world, calling out somebody else. What do you do? What do you do in that spot? Tough one. I don't have the answer. But it seems like you got some pretty good options. Somebody needs to be the backup for Fight Island. Charles says he's not going to do it. And even when Charles says he is going to do it, you don't know if he's going to make weight and go out and do it. I mean, not for nothing. Somebody needs to be in that spot. You got a 45-pounder sitting here and nobody's calling him out. One, because he's a killer, but two, there's just a code. You don't call out smaller guys. Well, call him out. He's coming to your division. Call him out. We can solve a problem real fast. You got Gaethje and Volkanovski. Let's put them together. We take them off the board. Put Chandler in here to backup spot against Oliveira. I mean, I'm just saying there's a number of ways to skin the cat. I'm asking you what you would do.